LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, now considered the old heads of the NBA, are still dominating and playing at the highest level. Each year now, it seems like they are all, in some way, shape, or form, defying Father Time. They're still playing at the highest level, still considered the best players on their teams. And not only that, but it seems as if they won't be slowing down really anytime soon. But as they all say, eventually, all good things must come to an end. And well, speaking of LeBron, he may have another 2 years left, maybe 3 at most, of playing basketball still at the highest level. For Kevin Durant, it's around the same, around 3-4 years left. And so is Steph Curry, who's 36, and who has about 4 years maybe left. And what we just seen at the Olympics of these guys playing at the highest level and doing everything they can to help their team win the gold medal, that will probably be the last time that we see all 3 of these guys, who are considered some of the best players of our generation and era. This will probably be the last time we see them all play at the highest level. But in saying all of that, seeing the direction that the NBA is going, seeing the international talent come in, seeing all of the younger players now in the league, the Ja Morants, the Anthony Edwards, the Shai Gilgeous-Alexanders, Lucas of the world, seeing all of these guys still play and seeing the direction that the league is going, I believe that the NBA is going to be in good hands. Now, albeit none of these guys yet have retired, they're still playing basketball. We all know that the Lakers still possibly, very slim, have a chance to actually do something this year, even with LeBron now at 39 years old. That's crazy to still say, but they still have a chance. Even the Suns looking as better than ever with this new team they have. They're going to be another threat. And the Warriors, well, I'm sorry, Steph. But to say all of that as well, I just want to say that with the amount of time that is left in these guys' NBA careers, still playing at the highest level, it's going to be a time where they're finally gone. We're not going to see another LeBron James, a guy that from day one had pressure on him coming into the NBA, a guy who has played pretty much 99% of my entire lifespan, a guy that many consider the greatest player in NBA history. Same with Steph Curry as one of the greatest point guards in NBA history. Look at what he's done. He's come into the league. He's changed the game. He's revolutionized it in many ways that it's not really going back to any time soon. What he's been able to accomplish in his basketball career speaks volumes for itself. And we can't forget about one of the greatest scorers of all time as well in Kevin Durant. This guy is 6'10", can practically do every single thing on the basketball court. And at his peak, many people were saying, is he better than LeBron? That was really a legitimate conversation at one point in Kevin Durant's career, as we all know. But another thing that all these guys have in common, each and every single one of them, is that they're very polarizing in some way, shape, or form. Yes, Steph Curry is one of the most likable athletes of all time, but let's not lie here and say that this guy and his team literally destroyed the possibility for other teams to compete with his sheer dominance that he's had throughout the course of his career. Not only that, but when they even got another guy who was very, very polarizing in Kevin Durant. Before Kevin Durant was on the Warriors, he was considered one of the most likable players himself in the entire NBA. Everybody pretty much loved Kevin Durant as a player, as an individual. And let's not forget that year he won MVP in his iconic MVP speech. Like, bro, he had maximum likable aura to him pretty much. But once he made that move to go to Golden State, it changed the entire trajectory of his NBA career. And it really did kind of put an asterisk on it, because now, today, bro, despite not being on the Warriors anymore and paving his own way and trying to win on his own, despite all of that, we still have to appreciate Kevin Durant as the player. He's still one of the greatest Olympians of all time. You have to give him where credit's due. And on top of that, despite him still leaving and going to Golden State and one of those NBA championships, at the end of the day, the man is still a 2-time Finals MVP, and he was still the best player on that Warriors team. Don't even get me started with LeBron James. I can make an entire whole video on LeBron and just everything throughout his NBA career. I don't even need to really talk about LeBron in that way, just to let you know simply that LeBron is polarizing in itself. If you put this man on your team, you are going to be watched 24/7. You are going to be under pressure 24/7. We all just know that's what it comes with in the expectation of being on a LeBron team. But in these Olympics, for all of these guys right here, this was really the last time I believe that we're going to see them all play together at that level and do it big, because this is pretty much, the end of an era as we see it. Because now, when you see all the young talent and the current guys who are dominating right now in the NBA, we all know that these guys are still some of the best of the best. But like anything else, all good things must come to an end. Now we have so much talent in the NBA, and the league is getting better and better by the year, with guys growing their games and becoming better. It's really going to be in good hands. But let's be real, the NBA is not going to be the same without LeBron James. I mean, that time hasn't come yet, but when it does, the league is going to change completely. Even when Steph Curry leaves, even when Kevin Durant leaves, the league is just not going to be the same. Look, man, if you don't like any of these guys, if you have any type of animosity you get these guys, you gotta understand, man, that eventually they're not going to be here anymore. You're not really going to have a reason to hate them, so you might as well appreciate it while they're still here, because at the end of the day, before you know it, they're going to be gone. Like I found out the other day as well that Ja Morant is now going into his 6th year in the NBA. Think about that, man. Like, I literally remember when this guy was in college dominating and when he got drafted, and now it's already year 6. That's insane. So that just shows you right there how time simply goes by. So look, man, whatever you're doing right now, just simply know, appreciate greatness for what it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed this brief video today. Just a video I wanted to make because this was really something on my mind, and I was just like, I might as well just talk about it, because eventually, they're not going to be here, and you got to appreciate it for what it is, man. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more basketball content each and every single week. Have a great day. Peace.